Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We are playing a game of Blood Bowl in the Bonehead Podcast Cup on Blood Bowl 2. It's our open ladder league. And my ogres are now at a point where they are quite chunky. They're 1560 team value. I've got 6 ogres, all the noblars you could imagine, all the crippled, broken dreams of noblars. So we're running a bit of Dark Elves instead because James needed an opponent. He's bringing Dwarves. I think they're 1040. We'll have a look at his team in a moment. And I thought it'd be good to crack out some Dark Elves. Okay, Matt in chat though is talking about what team we're going to be running for the Lockdown Bowl. The Elemental team is very interesting. Air could be fun though, Matt. I mean, you don't have to use a leap. All that means is that your linemen are Skaven linemen with diving catch for 10k. Actually, that's a really interesting team. Okay, so we've got... oh no, our team looks like Buzz Lightyear. Oh no. Our team looks like it is absolutely made of Buzz Lightyears. That is a terrible thing to discover. Okay. Right, we're playing against Dwarves. What do we want to do? If we receive, we can probably score. I don't think we want to receive. I think we want to deploy deep, give James 3 blocks on the line, disengage with the rest, allow him to come down the pitch, and then counter-strike. So we are going to kick. Let's kick away. We've just kicked away against Dwarves in our Skaven lineup. So what we have to be very careful of is making sure that our blitzers... why is our runner just chilling out on the sideline? Be a better runner. Alright, so let's get our Buzz Lightyear guys down here. We are going to have to sell 3 linemen up the river, because that is how Blood Bowl is played. Hopefully, with their armor 8, they might survive. Then we are going to have our 4 runners, 4 blitzers here, and just some linemen in defense. We're going to leave that lineman there because actually an Edge 4 lineman, he's in blitz range, but I'm okay with it. So let's go with that. Very tempted by air. Leaping is very fun. Leaping is very fun. Terrible as a strategy, I think, but also terribly fun. So we're just having a look at the Elemental team as well while we're playing the match, because one of the guys in chat is tempted to run this one. So let's say it's Air Elemental. You get all the guys and your entire crew are 7337. Very long leap, very long legs, leap, diving, catch. They're just better slam, but with worse armor. And then you get a really interesting big guy. I think the Air Elemental is your one. So back to the match. James, the Dwarf Lord Howse, is setting up his dwarfs. Look at this. If I was playing James on tabletop right now, I'd say, hey, shall I just take these linemen off? Should we just save 10 minutes? Blitz. We get a blitz. That is interesting. So, that is quite interesting, actually. I think we're going to go here. So, he's got the ball. That's bad. That is bad for us. So, we can blitz with this guy. Let's go for it. Let's get a blitz in. Yeah, it was not super. We'll push him there. We won't follow up. And he's going to bounce back because we don't want him to be on the sideline. And I think the rest of our defensive position is probably favourable for now. So let's just pass the turn, watch the dwarf, catch the ball. He actually did catch the ball. That is very interesting. That is a very interesting turn of events. Alright, let's see. So, what would I do if I was James? Surely he's going to open up with the Slayer blocks. Because 2 die frenzy blocks are just superb. There we go. So 2 dice gets the Dark Elf down. He's looking here to farm SPP and just get the player advantage. We get away with that one. Probably see Slayer on the other side take a hit again. Yep, it's the right thing to do. He pops him down as well. Come on, Armor 8. Not so much. He's stunned. Stunned is fine. Oh, I love the Troll Slayers. I love the Troll Slayer sprites in this game. I really cannot wait to get my Fanath team. Okay, so 2 die push on 1 Buzz Lightyear guy on the line. It's going to farm him off. Yeah, take another hit. Now, by doing this, I think he's limiting the ability to move his cage up. So I think we'll see the cage form around about here. Hey, Chad. Hey, Tiff. How you guys doing? So using block to take the advantage. Knocks him down, but saves the armor. Armor's fine. Now we're going to see the limited movement. Put probably these 2 blockers here and here. Excuse me. Or he'll shuffle over. Put him there. And move the ball to here. He's going to go with a real... He's going to go with a full cage there. Good man, and thanks. How's the game going? Yeah, it's all right so far. So we're playing against Dwarves, Dark Elves. It's our vanilla Dark Elf team. I think the Dwarves are maybe 2 games in. No one's died yet, so I'm happy. Oh, even happier with that. I imagine we're going to see a reroll, but there's the reroll. We can hope. We can hope. No, that's okay. But that has cost them a reroll. And by them, I mean Dwarf. Dwarf? He's not even called James anymore. He's just called the Dwarf Lord James. So, how the heck do you stop a Dwarf cage? James, you're not going to be passing. Surely. Hey, Alexander. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. We are just chilling out, playing some Blood Bowl 2. And completely avoiding what's going on outside because they're not allowed to go out there, so we just don't look. That is a mighty cage. So we're playing Dark Elves. We don't have cage breakers right now. We have the possibility of the column. We've got the possibility of the column, and using our block, we might be able to make it survivable. That's interesting. So if we go column here, which we've almost got set up already, we can kind of influence the way they drive. So if he stays there and goes column, he stays there, and he goes there. Hey, Alexander. No, we say hello to everybody when they turn up because we are just here chilling out. I don't have dodge on that guy, so we might be able to fall him back. So he's going to stay there. He's going to stay there. I'm not going to go for a blitz. We are just going to elf column. You go there. You go there. And this contingent here, actually, we might be able to swing round the back. I'm happy with this. And I think we stand this guy up. Stand up. And we blitz with this blitzer, because blitzer's gonna blitz. And can we do it in such a way that we get a follow-up block? We can. And we're going to try it. We're going to try it. He's got lower armor on this dwarf. We take him and we pop him to the ground. We follow up. Alright, sweet. Now we've got quite a bit of movement, so he's going to bounce down to there. And this alignment is going to fall into there. And then I think we're just going to take a 2+ dodge here, because what's the worst that can happen? There we go. We save ourselves from a cutscene. I'm real tempted to foul this Troll Slayer out of principle, but that seems incredibly reckless. Oh, the choices. The choices. Do we foul the dwarf? I don't think we do. I think that's incredibly... I think that might be too reckless. So we're just going to pop this guy there. And... I'm going to go there. Alright, that was risky and the crowd love it. According to the game sound effects. Thank you, game, for adding the atmosphere. Hey, Nathan, how you doing? How's things going? Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Dark Elves against James the Dwarf Lord's His dwarves. There's lots of dwarves and lots of James. Okay, so that elf is gone. So using the Troll Slayers to get the double attack is actually a really great strategy. But that is the one blitz. So we're going to see basically the guys around the edge filter off and attach themselves to the columns. And James is going to have to choose a direction for his cage. Given that he's got a blocker here, I can see the cage there and the ball carrier ending up there. I get... Okay, yeah, he's just deploying straight in. Now, the onus is going to be on me, therefore, not to roll ones while picking off his players around the edge. Yeah, cage is going to go right there. Ooh, getting old. Getting old. Actually, I'm getting old. In 2 weeks' time will be my birthday and I'll be 32. It's supposed to be our wedding planning week where we're going to go to places and organise things for our wedding next May. But I think given everything that's going on at the moment, it'll be a stay at home, eat pizza and play board games. So we're looking at Charterstone for me and Tiff. It's like a gentle worker placement village building game. I think she'll enjoy it. And it's got a legacy element. So as you play the different games, you get like your world becomes yours. I kind of wanted to do Pandemic with her, but that seems a bit on the nose at the moment. Nathan, you're good. Just finished a match against a friend in BB2. Ah, brilliant. How did you get on? What were you running? Was it dwarves, Nathan? Friend of the show, Jared, who is a massive proponent. Look at that. Look at that cage. That is beyond a cage. Right, guys. Blood Bowl Strategy 101. There are cages and then there are bunkers. And this is a bunker. This is the bunker tactic. And it's about to get gribbly. So we can still do the column D. That is just horrific. Isn't it? That is actually horrific. So, what do we do? We got a blitzer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's see if we can't start tagging the edges. This lineman can blitz in to here, but I think we're going to do a slightly different tactic. He needs to be there to tag him up, really, doesn't he? Or do we really disengage? Come on, get the dodge. All right, to there. This guy swings in from this angle and hits him with 1 extra strength. Where's a fireball when you need it, Alex? Yes, of course. Oh, yes. Double pow. Love a fireball against the dwarf bunker, the bunker buster. Right, we are going to follow up. We're going to place our guy on him, on the ball carrier, and we're going to sell this lineman here. We're going to sell him dearly. We need to maneuver the rest of our players into such a position where it limits his movement. I don't like going one-to-one with dwarves. It's not wise, but we need to dodge him out. We need to bring him all the way around to here. Oh, we failed the dodge. Let's burn the reroll. Come on, can we save it? Can we save it? Yeah, okay, so we are down our reroll now. So we're going to have to be real careful. We're going to have to expect to fail everything. So let's bring this chap to here. So it's less of a column now. More like parking bollards, I suppose. So if we move him to there, we can swing him around to there. So all we've got to do is not fail the dodge here. Alright, and then we've got a blitzer here, who is going to fall back to there. He goes down, but he's alright. Our Buzz Justice guy goes down. Steve, how you feeling today? So Nathan says, it was Lizards against Orcs, 1-1, draw with lots of knockouts and a dead Saurus. Ooh, that is a big loss. Saurai are very important. At least it wasn't the Croxagore. You can get by with 5 Saurus. And they're only 80k, so it's a bargain. You'll be able to buy one of those guys in no time at all. especially with lizards, because you've got all the scoring power of the skink, so you should be able to get some cash from some wins. But orcs can be a grind. Orcs can be a real tough grind. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're playing Dark Elves against Dwarves in the Bonehead Podcast Cup. Here we go. One die blitz. It's a block. Is James going to burn the reroll? No. Alright, that is the blitz spent. So that means that all these guys around the edge are safe for one more turn. Actually, let's check James's skills. Do we got... My apologies. Do we have any level ups? Mighty Blow on that guy. Yeah, I feel like that's going to come in handy this game. So, what are we going to see James do here? He's taken the blitz already. He's got some blocks. He's got the ability to make some profitable blocks. But it will redeploy his cage/bunker. Hey, Steve. How you doing? Alright. So, the blitz held off against their blitz, but cost us. Alright, we're going to see James move up. He's got plenty of guys here to carry on steamrolling down. I think it's going to be a tough sell. Talking of steamrolling, those of you who tuned in on Sunday would have seen an incredible revelation in that the Snotling team from the Stunty League, their pump wagons have Adjuan. But they've got hands, and they've got extra arms and nerves of steel, which means they're catching the ball on a 4+ forever because it's full of Snotlings. So ran a 7s game against Ian Triplo and just catching balls. And Steve in chat was the saviour of our team. He was our assistant coach on the sideline, pointing out that our best runner was a Snotling. What's the access? Yeah, I think so. Hey Chad, do you play Tabletop Blood Bowl? And if you do, what do you play? I play far too much Tabletop Blood Bowl. If I'm in tryhard mode in League, it's Skaven. If someone drops out in one of my tournaments, it's Skaven because they're the nicest painted team. Otherwise, it'll be Ogres against some of the new players who come to our Tabletop League because it never hurts to get some SPP in against the Noblars and things. And I play a load of Blood Bowl 7s. We've got a YouTube channel. We play a load of Blood Bowl 7s, so most of the tabletop is for that. Except every Tuesday where we play a league night. Had a great game before the apocalypse hit, using Underworld against a real beefy orc team, and I got to run a giant, and it was awesome. And came up with an upset of a 3-0 win. Excuse me. Had the throw teammate reroll. Halflings and ogres, Chad. I think I know what kind of Blood Bowl player you are, and I love it. So how are you feeling about the Snotling team that's coming? That means you're only halfway with the stunty teams that way. Okay, so ball is there. We have the opportunity to get on the ball carrier. It's going to be a dodge or a go for it. 1, 2, 3. Because we need a guy there. We need a guy there, and I think this is our guy. He goes 1 and 2 to there. Can he make the dodge? Elves. So he should get a 2-die block here. It's not going to be great. Except that it is. Right, let's pop him there. And we'll stay in place. So we have got the ultimate sweet 2-die block here. The 1-die blitz on the ball carrier. How do we make it better? And let's prepare for failure. So lineman, he comes down and he goes to there. And I think it's time to tag the cage. I think it's time to tag the cage here. This blitzer's going to come round here. And he's just going to chuck himself there because we've got an opportunity to have some more profitable blocks here. This guy's going to stand. And he's going to sell himself here down the river. Chad says, it's not really popular in my area. And for Snotlings, I can't wait for them to come out. Yes, the pump wagons look so much fun. If they're anything like the ones from the secret teams on Fumble, which I imagine it won't be because it's too good an opportunity. Let's take the 2-die here against the Slayer. We'll pop him there, and we will follow up. Slayer goes down. Now, we have got a 2-die block here. I think we take it. Okay, we pop this guy down there, and I think we follow up. We just get extra people on the ball. And then we'll go for our blitz here. So it's 1 dice. Let's see what we can do. Never re-roll a push, right? Our guy's got block. There's only one way this can be worse for us. And it's like that. Oh, I called it. That doesn't make it feel any better. But we called the skull. The guy goes down. It's okay. These things happen. We've still got a guy on the ball carrier. And some tough blocks. So Chad, the Snotling team looks amazing. And I'm hoping it's just going to be more stunty goodness. I'm expecting it to be slightly worse than the current stunty teams. So Matt has said, what's their access? Yeah, I think it is. Strength. So Fumble, Secret League, Snotlings. Snotling teams. Let's just... Right, James is playing. We are just going to bounce real quick over to the Snotling team. Pump wagons, yeah. Strength. So break... They've already got break tackle. Oh, that is not the team I'm thinking about. So we need to pop back to our game. Something bad just happened, and unfortunately we missed it. So let's go to the reroll. It was a block, both down. I'm assuming with this runner. All right, sweet. So do we have a 1-die block on this Longbeard? We do. So do we go 1-die block, or do we blitz here? Or do we block here? This is tough. This is tough. We're going to have to take a second here. We're going to have to take a second to see if there are any good blocks for us. We can block this guy with a bit of extra strength. Push is fine. We'll drop him there and we'll stay in place. We should now be able to block this guy with 1 dice. Block this guy with 1 dice. I don't think we can get 2 dice here. So how do we blitz in such a way that we can get extra attacks? Can we do anything with this guy? If he stands there, it's pretty brutal, but I've got a plan. Let's try this. That is very bad. Oh, and he's knocked out. It's even worse. It's even worse. I need to get the tree from a halfling team once Games Workshop Forge World open back up. Yeah, I mean, the news came out today that GW are opening their online stuff again from the 1st of May, including supplying to like retailers. So we might see the tree land in the next month or so, which would be cool. At first, I wasn't... Oh, 1 die gets the POW. All right. He's okay. We've got 1 guy knocked out so far, so kind of getting away with it. Yeah, the trees. I quite like the trees. I think I'll pick a couple of them up. They'll go with my Chaos Halfling team so that I can have an all Games Workshop team if I get to play at Nottingham or anything. Sorry, but I'm rooting for the Dwarves. That is fine. Either because you're a Dwarf player and that's cool, or because you just really hate Elves because, well, if you've listened to the podcast at all, you know that Rich, who was with us for the show for 30 episodes, does not like Elves. Oh, Alexander, yes, I couldn't agree more. The new Kata-chan model is amazing. That's completely not Blood Bowl, but it's just such a cool mini. So what are we going on here? So he's about to get punched into the face as well, into the ground. So he's freeing up some kind of a running lane here. We've still got players. We've still got actions to take. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? Where's the news here? So yeah, there's a new Catachan model that's been previewed, which I was assuming would be on here. Okay. He goes down. He's stunned. Yeah, there's the Catachan model. It's such a cool model. Straight out of Predator. I think it's going to be really limited release. So we're worried. What is it? So, like other limited edition or made-to-order miniatures, this Catachan won't be available anywhere else. So keep in touch with your local independent store. So it's a cool way to encourage us all to talk to our independent stores, but I think we're going to struggle to get the actual miniature. That runner is going to be a problem for us. That's going to be James's stretch play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's. I know how James plays. He can get a stretch play with a long beard there as well. So it's all going to be tough for us. Okay, the cage gets moved. The cage gets moved. We need options here. So we're going to see the bunker rebuild. And we're probably going to see a 1-die block on the blitzer here and a 1-die block on the lineman. Probably from the lineman first. No, he's going for the block on block. Gets it. Poor Buzz Justice, the 75th. He goes down. Let's see the armor. Let's see those dice. 8. We get away with it. Hey, John Alberto, how are you? Thanks for joining us. We are playing some Dark Elves in the Bonehead Podcast Cup against James the Dwarf Lord. James. His dwarves. There's just a lot of dwarf in James. I need to stop that. James the Dwarf Lord Howse is his name. It's just James the Dwarf Lord. Right, come on, James. Pass the turn. What can we do here? He's stunned, which is a shame, because that would be a cheeky, easy 1-die blitz to farm out to a second block. What do we try and do? Do we just bounce these guys here and crowd? Make him fight his way through? Might be the best way to do it. Alexander in chat says, the article said the official independent stockists are getting a set amount each for free. Apparently it's to help independents financially. That's really interesting. That is yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, this is the spoiler that came out months and months and months ago that everyone thought was going to be some kind of orc model. Alright, time to concentrate. We've got a blitzer here. If we how do we blitz onto the ball carrier? I'm obviously very tempted to take a block here. So let's stand him up. Let's move this guy to there. Alright, now we're doing this all without any rerolls now. So I think, how do we gum up the board a little bit without the dodges? I kind of want to move him, and I kind of want to move him at some point. So we should now be able to block him. Okay, we'll take the POW. If we pop him there, we can't get a blitz on the ball carrier. We put him there, we can't get a blitz on the ball carrier. So let's just pop him there. And 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think we can do it. So we're going to follow up. Let's just get on the ball carrier. We use our blitz. We'll use our blitz somewhere else. I do like the idea of trying this guy. So let's stand you up. Let's stand you up. Let's take the block here. Push is fine. Drop you there. And we'll follow up. We'll just keep applying a little bit of strength on there. So we can now hit with a 1-die blitz. We're going to dodge. And then punch. Risky play. Both down will work, actually. Which is magical for us. And then let's chuck our guy in there. This is tough. We're going to be in position to take a lot of damage here. I know. So back to what we were talking about with the new Catachan model. It is a really nice gesture for Games Workshop to give them to the stockists for free. What it does mean is the secondary market for these guys is going to be absolutely huge. We saw it with the things like the Archregent and stuff from AOS, where they brought out a character model that was only in a fixed box. And the fixed box was a limited Alpha Foxtrot. So you could only get hold of it by getting on eBay for 45, 50 pounds or something. I can see this Katachan model going for that because it is a wonderful painting project. Okay, so 1 die block on our lineman. It's a push. What that does do there is it will give this Slayer a 2 die block on our lineman here. I'm not sure that massively helps unless James is trying to find a way to go around the edge, which is a valid strategy, but with 1, 2, 3 Dark Elves right in front, I feel like clearing this guy out and getting him up will be the running lane here. And I'd probably do that using the Slayer here, getting his assist, taking the punch, following up. You're going to follow up into a 1 die if you don't get it, but still. Okay, 2 die on our Blitzer. The Blitzer goes down because we don't have dodge yet, and he's going down hard. Okay, Mighty Blow hits him for stunned. Yeah, I was talking about this a little while ago. I love the Troll Slayers in this, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the Fanath team to get them painted up, because one of the guys in the Fanath team has a eye patch as well. And I think Grim Ironjaw comes with it too, which is really cool. So again, more really good painting projects. So what are we going to see happen here? It's bringing guys around. I feel like this guy's going to die. It's just a matter of who gets to hit him. Alexander says, yeah, I'm expecting the eBayers going straight for it. Katachans are my first 40k love, and my BB team is all named after Katachan characters. My ogre, of course, being Nork Deadog. That is so cool, man. I loved Katachans. I ran them back in 3rd edition against Ian Warhannam Hannam's Eldar. This was when Flamer Spam was a thing, and you could have like the little teams of Katachan. Ooh, our Blitzer takes a hooning there. You get little teams of 5 Katachan guys with a heavy flamer. It was just barely a game. Because Eldar had 5+ save. The AP of the heavy flamer was like a 4 or something. So you just walk over there, automatically hit, and you are 3+ or 2+, just taking the Eldar off. I like the armoured. Oh gosh, what are the Ogrins? I like the armoured Ogrins. I like them for Blood Bowl. We're going to see a handoff here, and he gets it. And are we going to see a run down the side? There we go. And is it going to be all the way? With a couple of go for it's. Big play here. Big play. He's got reroll. He gets it. Gets the touchdown. Nicely done. That was good work. I'm quite happy with the amount of pressure that we applied on that. Knocked out guy stays knocked out. So we have got 3 turns to score. We've got 3 turns to score. Alexander says, have to go and play some BB2 now. You've got him. Yeah, good man. Sorry for distracting you from the game. Never be sorry. That's what the chat is about. That's what streaming here is about hanging out with you guys. So thanks for swinging by. Good luck. Let us know how your game goes, and we'll catch you later. Right. In the meantime, we have got some revenge touchdowns to score. So, Dark Elves are not fast elves. The Blitzers, they're not bad. So, control. Mighty Blow's there. So, we want our strong side. So, that his strong side is the left side. We want ours to be on the right side. So, Runner Boy, you're there. We want to, therefore, put a couple of our Blitzers here for a punch through. We've got a lineman there. This lineman goes there. And then we're gonna stagger this over to here. It's going to be a tough sell. This lineman, because the great thing about Dark Elves is their linemen are perfectly capable beings. We're going to go there. We're going to go there. We're going to use this guy forward, probably to there. And we are probably going to swap places with these guys. And we'll drag this over to here. Right, let's confirm this setup. Let's get going. And we'll see where the ball goes. Paint and Minis, Paint and Minis. How are you? Oh, the Lambo D. They get a... Oh, that is interesting. What an interesting kick. That is a very interesting kick. That's probably not what we're after. But we can do some things. And the first thing we're going to do is try this blitz here. And it works. So you're going to go there and you're going to stay right the heck in place. Heckin' yes. Let's see if we can't clear a bit of space to move. Take a push. We'll take that push to there and we'll follow up. Because what we kind of want to do is find a way. That's going to be a bad block for us eventually. But we want to kind of just make a bit of a running lane. Drop him there and follow up. Let's just keep those tackle zones on the dwarves. Now we can't actually do anything there because I blitzed too soon. I shouldn't have blitzed too soon. Lesson learned. We've got 3 turns, so we need to bring up some guys. And I think if we mob, we might be okay to escape this. To escape our fate. That seems like a juicy blitz opportunity, which I don't really want to give our opponent. So let's go there. Let's bring this lino to there. And I'm going to leave this blitzer here, I think. We're not going to build the ball carrier up. I think that is probably going to be the best we can do. Let's drop him there. This is not great. Not great at all. So, what are we going to see from our opponent? Because of the movement of dwarfs, if he punches him out, this guy's at movement 4, so he's got quite a long way to go. He can possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tag our ball carrier with a go for it. All right, we're going to see a drop down defense. Good evening, Claude. How are you? Thanks for joining the stream. We're playing some Dark Elves against some Dwarves because that's a good idea. In the Bonehead Podcast Cup, vanilla Dark Elf team against a ever so slightly less vanilla Lambo Dwarf team. I think they're on the 3rd game now, maybe 2nd. They've got 1 Troll Slayer with Mighty Blow, which is this little chap here. This is all right. They've scored already, and we are trying to get a cheeky 3-turn touchdown. But it's going to be really tough. We are receiving after the kickoff, though. Receiving after the half. So we don't want to massively overcommit. And we don't want to take too many risks on our players. I say that, and then we've just gone and piled right in to the side of their line. All right, here comes a blitz. Should be a 1 dice. Doesn't matter when you're James. Takes the POW. Murders him. He's only stunned. That's fine. So I don't know if he was going for the frenzy up to the ball carrier. Maybe. We've still got some options here. It depends on what he does with these guys. So if he stands him up, he's not going to get the 2-low block, but that would be a wise thing to do. We might be able to make some blocks and free a Dark Elf and Dark Elf to get him down the pitch. But one thing to watch out for is this guy here. Take the push. Choose the block die, take the push. Alright, we're just going to see him pile in with the Slayers. I'd love a Strength 4 Slayer. I think that would be a great fun build. I wish Dwarves could take slightly different positionals, or slightly more positionals, like maybe an extra Troll Slayer or something. Like a slightly alternative build. 4 Slayers, no Blitzers. Ooh, he's knocked out. That's another Blitzer down. Skip. I don't think we've got an Apothecary. So that is a Lineman and a Lineman. Oh, okay, that's fine. They all look like Buzz Lightyear, so it's hard to see the difference. Hey Andy, thanks for joining the stream. We're playing some Dark Elves against Dwarves. If you like an underdog, we're it. And Jared joins the chat. Hey J-Man, how you doing? We couldn't run the Ogres because James's team is too small. And I don't mean that because he's playing Dwarves. I mean that because we are 1560 with the Ogres now. And James's Dwarves are only 1040, so we wouldn't have got paired. And it wouldn't have been a fair fight. So running a vanilla Dark Elf team because we want to cover them on the podcast soon. Am I catching the end of the game? No, you're catching the end of the first half. And it's Dwarves, Jared. So if we do play tomorrow, I will be well versed in being destroyed by Dwarves. So, you know, these guys are tenderizing me. I played Dwarves with my Skaven previously, and now playing Dwarves with the Dark Elves. And tomorrow, if I play against you, I don't know. What do you reckon? Dwarves against Ogres? Dwarves against Noblars? No, that's a terrible idea because tackle. If Dwarves didn't have tackle, it would be much fairer. But it adds to their charm, doesn't it? Right, so we have got 2 turns and we've got a bit of an elf column defense here. We also have opportunity at a breakout here. 1, 2, blitz up. That is not a terrible decision, you know. But to be fair, we might as well just blitz out with the blitzer here. So, can we take a block here? We can take a block. We've got no rerolls. Oh! We fail and misclick getting a push. Stay. Absolute brutal. Being destroyed is giving me too much credit. Hey, Dwarves, man. Dwarves. Let's take a 2-die block here. Okay, let's click the right one now. Right, let's do that. And we're going to follow up. We're going to follow up. Let's get in the mix. So we have got an opportunity at blitz 1, 2, blitz to clear a path. It's going to be the best way to do it without taking a dodge, but it means we're going to have to do something with this guy. And the thing we're going to do with this guy is quite bad. And I'm very sorry, lineman. Actually, if we go around here, we can hopefully farm out some more blocks. So let's start farming out the blocks. Push. Because let's follow up. We might be able to find a way here to get an extra square of movement out of our blitzer. We can't, actually, it's fine. But we get all the dice against the dwarf. Let's drop him there. We'll follow up. Boom! In the head. He's only stunned. That's fine. 1, 2. Need to tag those guys. So, runner, I'm terribly sorry, buddy. I hope you've had a good career so far. 1, 2, 3. Take the 1 die. Here we go. It's bold, it's brave, and it's paid off. We'll follow up. Follow up. We are just going to go for a run here. Alright, cheeky stun as well. We're just going to go for a run with this Dark Elf. Where's the nearest Troll Slayer? Miles away. It'll be fine. So let's go here. And we're going to need to try a little dodgy work here to tie up some of these dwarves. Bad times, bad times, bad times, bad times. Cool. That's what we want to see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To there. Get it, get it, get it. Fantastic. Elfing there by Aardvark, or whatever his name is. The 75th and 76th guys who look like Buzz Justice. Jared, I've only played games against the AI except for the Ogre versus Ogre match we did. That's not a problem, dude. Dwarves, I'll tell you what. Should we run... What is a good team to run against Dwarves? I'll tell you what, man. I'll run my Skaven team. I'll run the Skaven team. Skaven have good movement, but they are vulnerable to dwarves. If Blood Bowl was Pokemon, dwarves would do double damage against Skaven teams. Talking of double damage, there's a double POW there against our lineman. But at least he tagged one of those dwarves. So we're going to see a 2-die blitz against our blitzer. But if they don't pull it off, we are actually within scoring distance. That guy is going down. That's our runner, I think, just getting punched in the face by a blitzer. Oh no, runner versus runner combat. So we've got a runner here and Longbeard here. I think that blitzer is going to be the one to do the punching. The runner's just moving up to get in the way. Hey Marcus, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? We're playing some Blood Bowl 2 in the Bonehead Podcast Cup. We're getting some Dark Elf vanilla team against the Lambo D, the Lamborn Dwarves, who were the champions of our tabletop league 3, I think? League 3, League 4? What are we in now? We're in 6. Yay, the best possible option. Actually, I think Goblins is probably the biggest win. Goblins versus Dwarves is just not fair. Oh, Amazons. Amazons might be worse. As long as it's not lizardmen. Hey, I can run lizards. I can run lizards if you want a training game. Alright, so how are we looking here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of movement. So we're going to have to do some things here. And some stuff. And it's going to take... we're probably just going to run them up, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4 dodges. 2 tackle zones. What's that? 4 plus, 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus. It might actually be our best option. We don't have dodges. We don't have dodge, so we don't need to worry about that. We don't have rerolls. We don't need to worry about that. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that might be our best option here. It's going to be the last turn. We've got no profitable blocks to make. So I think... we'll go elf. We'll go full elf. Absolutely. Stretch play. I think James has just got one more one-die block to take. Find a way to hurt you through Discord. Alright, he's going to take a punch. He's fine. He's fine. We're all fine. Alright. Surely that's it for the team. Come on, James. Pass the turn. Let's go. Do we have any good blocks to take? Who's that? That's a Longbeard. No, that's a Blitzer. Interesting. Interesting here. Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. We'll go you, push you. Oh, okay, fair enough. We'll stay in place. Gets the kick. Alright. Jason says, don't see much Skaven. I love Skaven. Right. Have at it. No, it fails on the first hurdle, but it was worth a shot. He's knocked out, so that's actually made it worse for us for the second half. But there was a, what was it, 4 plus, 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus. So that is a 50%, 25%, 16%, and then we drop that down by 5/6. So there was a 2% chance. No, other way around. There was a 14% chance that was going to work. That's almost a 1 in 6. It's actually worse than a 1 in 6. It's the equivalent of rolling a 7 on a 7-sided dice. So we are now receiving, and we've got everyone back except a single lineman. That is not too bad. Okay, so we need to score, and we need to score, and we need to take our time to score. If we don't suffer casualties, scoring quickly gives us an opportunity to bring our knocked out guy back. So I think we want to go for a three-turn score. I like the sideline play. We've got more players now, so we can actually mob up. If that's how our op plays, we're going to go left hard with a breakthrough. Bit of a layered defense. The 2 Slayers being back off the line is a huge win for our opponent. We can't tag them up without taking a good push block. Without scoring a good push block, which is really good, because then he gets those guys to counter punch, and one of them mighty blow. 3, is this guy on the left, which is clearly James's favoured side. So, how do we want to play this? We want to have this guy there. I have this guy there. Jared, I feel you on my team later. It's pretty hilarious. Actually, make sure I can use the teammate. Ooh, ooh. Have we gone for a non-PG? Oh, James. I've missed everything James has said in chat. So, what do we want? We want a runner. We want a lineman. I'm happy with that. We want a blitzer there. We want another blitzer there. We want a lineman there. We want this lineman. This blitzer there. I think actually we want this blitzer there. And this lineman. Because linemen have got such good movement. There is probably where we want him. We're going to see the ball land there, but it's okay because the runner's going to pick it up and bring it back over to where we're going. Yeah, Jared, I don't want to have to blur your team name out for the YouTube channel. Alright. Where's the kick going? Is it going to be a safe kick or is it going to be a risky short kick? Changing weather. Nice. Come on, let's see a touchback here. Alright, deep kick is not too bad. Nah, it just might be taken. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. So, let's just try and free up this blitzer on the left-hand side. Push is fine. We go there. We can follow up, and that tags 2 players. And I think it's worth doing. You're going to take a 2-die block and free them up, but it's going to force James to roll those dice. Let's get the ball with our runner. Okay, yeah, let's burn a reroll to make sure that we get the ball. Nothing is quite so tilty as failing a pickup. Oh, and then failing a pass as well. Oh. That was okay. That was entirely my fault. I was getting greedy. I wanted the SPP. I wanted the star player points and couldn't get it. Well, I do love a good challenge. Oh, our blitzer's paying for it. It annoys me that the blitzers aren't wearing helmets. That was fine. Oh, all the ones in our first turn. The thing is, though, when you play Elves and when you play Skaven to an extent, you feel the ones, so it feels like you roll more ones. Ah, there's the power. That's our second blitzer down. It's not the guy with Mighty Blow, so that doesn't appear to matter. Oh, no. He's stunned. Is that player... Well, I don't know the player numbers. Poor Buzz Justice lookalike. I blame the t-shirt design of this team. Right, we get the double push on the lineman. That's not bad for us. The great thing about Elves is you're never really out. You've got to play more of a controlling game with Dark Elves, so you can't absolutely lock your way into a win like I apparently am trying to do. But you can still play tight. You can still play and you can still get it. I know it sounds awfully like I'm trying to convince myself of that, but I think that's what we need to be true. So all we're now doing is we're just playing a sevens game here. These guys are out of the sideline battle. So with some reasonable rolls, what we're going to see James do here, plug up the gap here and here, which is going to be a real tough brawl. We do have the entire half, so we can just disengage and reform a line here, allow him to come up and go for the blitz and allow us to counter strike and kind of filter through. I think James is actually a good enough coach that if we did that, he would deploy in depth defense. Darn him. It would be quite useful if he wasn't. So that's okay. Right, what the heck in heck do we do now? We still have the option to strike through here. He's got... Okay. That's what we do then. We go for the ball. And we bring up the runner. We're going to have to either go for a pass to somebody, probably this guy, or this guy. Then we use the rest of our players. Yeah, let's go for hit pass to him. There we go. We finally get a cutscene for our own team. He's going to go there and plug up that dwarf. Not physically plug up. That would be terrifying. We want to create a cage here. I might talk to James about playing dwarves, but I don't see any blitzers. He's got blitzers, man. One's there. And one is there. There. He's got blitzers. They just don't look very different in the game. So we want to cage a long way down the pitch, actually. We can do that. We can do that. I kind of want to blitz through this guy, but I don't think we need to. We do need to dodge him away. No, he's already been, so we now need to bring a guy around here and put him there. That's a lot of dice. It is prone to failure. Alright, that's cool. So we can move the ball carrier up here. So we've got a side cage against dwarves. That is never a superb idea. But we've got some guys we can move. And this runner is going to be a definite threat. But you can't really work around that. Do we take a one-die blitz here with a muggle? It's probably a bad idea. I think we just save the risk there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we go all in. This will probably cost us our reroll to get that extra movement, but it's fine. That's everybody in. We've got a side cage. What we're going to see is we're going to see blitz on the edge, and it's going to be real tough. Chris and Joshua, hey, welcome to the stream. We're playing some Dark Elves against Dwarves in the Bonehead Podcast Cup. I'm 1-0 down. It's a second half. We've only got one guy out so far. We absolutely muffed a punt. No, muffed a pickup on the first. We muffed the pickup, and then I went for a cheeky glory SPP throw and got burnt. However, our runner did then come big and get a quick pass. We've got a side cage here, and I think we're going to see him block him away, and then this Slayer do some work. Or maybe even this Slayer, I don't know. That's going to take some push. Hey, how you doing, Joshua? You okay? How's things in your world? Any advice about Dark Elves versus Dwarves would be massively appreciated. Because our opponent is James the Dwarf Lord Howse. It was a vanity pass. It was for the SPP, and you know it seemed like a gimme, you know, a 2+ and a 2+. It's just easy. Not so much. Chad, how you doing? You alright? Do some adulting. That's the worst. Oh, we're going to see the go for it blitz from the Troll Slayer here. We are. And then we'll probably see the Dwarves follow up to gum up that line. Double push. I don't think that's good for us. That said, it's going to be... Oh, he re-rolled into a block. Well, that ain't so bad. We're still going to see these tiny people flood over here. Steve, 2+ rolls are forever tempting. They are. And I'm sure they just feel worse because they shouldn't fail, but they do. Dark Elves I'd kick if possible. I did kick. It cost me alignment, which is fine. And a touchdown on turn 5, I think. 5 or 6. Which wasn't too bad. I was quite happy with our defensive efforts on the first half. It's fun trying out the different teams. It's always real tough to play against Dwarves. So what are we going to do here? We're going to see our team just get pulverized and ganged up on here. But these Dwarves are out of the picture now. They can catch up with the lower half of our cage. This guy's completely out. 2 dice. That blitzer goes down. It's a Troll Slayer. It's the Mighty Blow Troll Slayer. No cutscene. We escape. So, with regards to this, if we can free these guys, if we can free some of these guys, we could even make a run across the pitch. I would much prefer to blitz through for the touchdown on turn 11, but beggars, choosers, winners, losers. Okay. Yep, there we go. The redeploy. He's going to get a good block on him. He gets it. No cutscene. Come on. Oh, it's a cutscene. It's a wonderful cutscene. And Ithbian is out. He's knocked out. That's okay. We have a 1-die block. 1-die blitz here. Oh, James has rolled a skull. And he is down. So, we got a 2-die. We have got a 2-die block here. Or we've got a blitz. 1-die blitz for the touchdown, essentially. Let's go for that. That seems like a safer play. It's a boring play. There's the skull. Here comes the reroll. It's a both down. It's the worst result. Except it's a runner. Fantastic. We get away with it. And we're just going to mosey on in there and fail the go for it into the touchdown, into the end zone. Yes, touchdown. And our blitzer all of a sudden has a helmet and we have tied. And come on, we've got 2 knocked out guys. Let's see them come back. One's back. One's back. That's all right. Joshua, are you thinking we should have played for time? Or just not take the 1-die blitz? It was risky. So, what are we going to do here with regards to defense? I think we are going to play... I think we're going to play closer to the line. We're going to play closer to the line on both sides. Thanks. Thanks, James. And runner's going to stay there. That guy's going to stay there. Yeah, maybe I should have done, but it's for time. I know. But with the Troll Slayer and all the brute force in the backfield, I was a bit terrified. Literally terrified. Cheering fans, the Lambo D, get an extra reroll, especially out of position Dwarves. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's probably going to come back and haunt us. James has now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns to grind down and get the 2-1. And it's a touchback, so it'll be interesting to see who gets it. So James has gone deep. This gives us an opportunity to split his offense. We've got a question from Nathan in the chat. Do you prefer to play Blood Bowl with the percentage or the dice roll showing? I am one of those anachronistic weirdos who relates numbers to percentages anyway. So I kind of like the percentages because they're kind of just the same thing to me. What about you, Nathan? Are you a die roll or are you a Han Solo? Jared, Dark Elves seem like fun elves. I can't believe I've said that. Dude, having 4 block. And we haven't even got the Witch Elf yet. The Witch Elf's great fun. Frenzy, dodge. You know, there's an alternative build where you take that and less rerolls, or that instead of another blitzer. I like the armor. I like the block. Is James going for the tie? James never goes for the tie. He goes for the dominating, slow inevitability that he can deliver with his skill. It's like playing chess against someone who has only rooks. Which elf? Nice. Nice. Maybe I should have just taken all linemen and tried to sneak Roxana into this. Jared, Roxana is an incredible start player. So if you think Dark Elves are fun, getting them to run with Roxana is pretty serious fun. Nathan says, I prefer the dice roll as I find it easier to relate to tabletop. That's actually a really good point. I think the game defaults to percentages, or mine has, probably because I mucked about with it. But yeah, maybe the percentages are a good thing. Aren't a good thing. Because you're right, having that 2+, 6+, I don't know. Maybe it's just more doomy. Right, we're seeing a 2-die blitz here against our blitzer. Bam. They get the POW. Our guy goes down. Eventually. There we go. Guy goes down. He's alright. So, we got 6 turns to defend against this touchdown. We're seeing a bit of a Bit of an open cage here. The ball carrier's moved. I'm expecting to see these guys close in the cage. Joshua, Roxana is awesome. Don't have to put on the red light. Roxana is real good. Very popular with Amazons, especially in the World Cup. It's just amazing. No cutscene. Right, what are we going to see here? We're going to see these guys come back here and build this cage. Now, Dark Elves don't have a lot of movement. So where with Wood Elves, you've got the War Dancers, which are just broken. But with Pro Elves, you've got the Catchers with their movement 8. But they're still strength 3, so you've got a huge run around to get the Blitz. Our fastest guys are these guys who are movement 7. So let's count out the squares. We can get up there. We can get there. We can get there, and we can get there. So we can get on the ball carrier. And we can actually get a 1-die blitz with this guy. So he will have to go here. He'll have to go dodge, out, in, punch. It doesn't seem like a great move. So he's going to stand up first. Prefer seeing the dice instead of percentages. Like you, I do the math in head and all, but strategy always seems to work up easier when I line up. Okay, 2 plus 2 plus. All right, guys. Let's switch it over. We've got a 2 plus dodge now, which I don't think we want to do, for the record. So you're going to stand up and just absolutely die there, which is fine. It's very sad and all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. So what you are going to do is go here, 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 and to here to just get some pressure there. We're going to stand this guy up. He's going to get absolutely punched in the face. But we're going to start spacing out a little bit of a pseudo column, or the parking meter defense, as it is not so graciously called. We need a dude there, and you are the guy. So I'm actually quite happy with him there. Let's go for a 1-die. Let's go for the 1-die. We need to go there. We need to take the dodge. We need to go there. We need to go for the go for it. Then we need to go for the 1-die blitz. And say we need to. We don't need to, but it seems like fun. It is fun. It's even more fun when they don't have block. Ball comes out. Can we get a dude there now? So we go up here. We go there, we go there, we go there. Let's get another tackle zone on the ball. We've got no rerolls and we're about to roll a 1. We get away with that as well. So we have turned over the ball and we've got 2 tackle zones on it. That is applying some pressure. I've got no doubt they'll be able to recover the ball, but that might cost them a turn. And we are playing for turns to play for the draw. Apply the pressure. Yes, Joshua. Absolutely the right thing to do. It's become my semi-Blood Bowl catchphrase. That and capitalise on the opportunity because of an episode of 7 Super Series we filmed where good guy Lewis just kept saying that phrase and actually destroyed Ian's goblins with his humans. It was very entertaining. Right. What are we going to see James do here? Thanks, Joshua. Yeah, we got away with that. Stretch play. We out-Jamesed James. We out-Jamesed James in that play. All right. We're about to see some people die now, I think. James is never going to go for the dodge there. Yeah, that's what we're going to see. We're going to see him punch him, free up this guy, take a 2-die block there. Oh, I really wish our guys had dodge. Oh, Jared. Don't worry. I'll put the result in our Discord. Don't you worry. So, anybody out there in chat, you can join our Blood Bowl Discord, our Bonehead Discord. But yeah, Jared, catch it. Take it easy, and I'll catch you a little bit later. Invite. Let's chuck the shared link into the chat here. And if you want to join our Discord with a bunch of really great people talking about Blood Bowl, jump in. This is where we run our league from as well. Our league. So jump on in, get some games on Blood Bowl 2. Or we've got a huge painting subthread. We've got some great painters in there and some really, like me, really optimistic painters. and some crazy ideas. It's not just Blood Bowl, it's Sigmar, 40k. We've got one guy who's ploughing through organising a Warhammer Fantasy Battle 6th edition like group up in the north of England, which is pretty cool. So what are we going to see here? We're going to see a 2-die block on our guy next to the ball. Takes him down. Is it going to be onto the ball to free him up, or is it going to be to the side? All right. To the side there. So what we're seeing is the Dwarves just chuck tackle zones on the ball to stop us from getting the steal. That is fine. I do want the ball, but because Dwarves are so slow, we're going to have to see some forced rolls. We've got the blitz coming on our blitzer. It's a push. We're going to see the reroll here. I don't think we are. I think that's too greedy. He'll free him up. Or farm him off to the side. Nope, we're going to free him up. That's good for us. Excuse me. And do you think we're going to see a stand runner pick up here? That would be the worst thing for us. Okay, it's going for a 4+ pickup. Ah, he gets it. So we can't pick up the ball on the open field. But this guy can pick up the ball. And we're going to see a dwarf dodge. Move up the cage. That is bold strategy, Cotton. He gets it. Well played, James. Well played. That was a good recovery. And that's a runner as well. So he's 3 turns from the end zone, which will take him to turn 15. Fortune favours the bold. It does. And James, you'll see from his 1-die blocks, is very bold. You've got to play bold to beat bold. Alright, we've got an opportunity to stack up a 2-die block here to free up a blitz on the cage. See, 1-die block. Takes the block. Guy goes down. He's fine. Okay. I like blitzers. So this blitzer is going to stand up. We're going to see a 2-die block here. We're just going to apply pressure on the back of the cage. We're going to free this guy up. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have to do it with this guy. This guy's going to go there. And I want to be blitzing with this guy afterwards. So he's going to stand. 4+ reroll, 3+ dodge, not bad odds. No, I know. It just feels like it is when you're playing against dwarves. So here, let's take the cheeky block. Take the POW. We'll drop him there and we'll follow up. You can afford 1-die blocks from playing dwarf. I know. So lineman here. I think we're just going to chuck him here on the side. It's going to give him a free block, but it's going to slow down that cage. We're at the point now where that's what we want to try and do. So we are going up against bad skill here. A skill on skill advantage. So let's prepare to fail. And drop a guy there. This guy's going to be blitzing afterwards. Let's see if we can't free up a... Alright. So he goes there. Our guy stays put. We're not going to get the blitz in on the ball carrier because we will need to do a dodge into multiple tackle zones. So what we can do is just bring him here and blitz into and onto the ball carrier. Push is fine. I don't have much choice because I don't have any rerolls. So let's follow up. This is why I need this runner to level up because I am in desperate need of extra reroll. But that's probably because of the way I play rather than the team's fault. Let's chuck this guy there. Can we escape? We can escape. All right. Over to you, James. Let's see what you move. You've got 4 turns. So our vulnerability here is this blitzer. Oh, that's a Longbeard. So that's not quite so much of a vulnerability, but they still got a 4+ opportunity to catch the ball. It's a peeve I have versus Dwarf and Norse early on. Yeah, they're just free blocks basically, and it helps maintain the rerolls. It helps farm a few extra casualty SPP, but they don't have the movement. You've got a very big disadvantage if you need a stretch play. If you've got the clock on you, if you need to score in 2 or 3 turns with Dwarves, it can go wrong real quick. I feel like we're about to see it go real right for James, but at least we're making him work for it. I think we're probably seeing some block math happen here now to try and figure out how to take it. He blitzes him maybe, but then you've got a bunch of guys here. That's what I was thinking, is does he have an option play around the side? Can he run wide? Joshua says, yeah, I don't like playing dwarves because of the M8. It's real tough. I love playing Chaos Dwarf because you've got the Noblars who just make up for it. Your Chaos Dwarves just they just feel like bruisers. And your Hobgoblins, not Noblars. I love Noblars. But the Hobgoblins have got that move, they've got that agility. It really makes up for it. And then you've got the Bull Centaurs with the movement. I'm really hoping that we see some alternative teams come out from Games Workshop. And what I mean by that is like some just alternate builds. So a dwarf team with no blitzers, or a dwarf team with extra troll slayers, just something different. Or what would be really great would be some kind of alternate rules for a death roller where it doesn't have secret weapon and it's maybe strength 5. Could be just interesting. Chorf is easy mode dwarf. It is, but it's less dwarfy. Alright, so we've got a block versus block there. Blitzer on blitzer action, we get away with it. Chorf, yeah. Well, also, you get the Minotaur. I'm a huge fan of Minotaurs. I need to start playing some teams where they have more Minotaurs. I'd love to see... Stephen Knowles did get in contact with us saying, I found a way to kind of put together a Chaos Pact team. So, he's frenzy blitzed that guy out. He's taken his blitz action. Where can the ball carrier go now? He's got nowhere to go. So, I think we're either going to see... Well, that's bold play. So, a reinforcement of the line there. What's a minor dwarf? Dwarf miners would be cool. James is thinking, do I take the 2 die up? He does. He goes for it. We're not going to see him re-roll that because he'll take the push because it means he gets to follow up into a single die. And as we've already found out, single die blocks favour the dwarf. Just like that. That's Mighty Blow as well. No cutscene. We're okay. That should wrap it up for James's turn. And we need to see if there is a way for us to clear a bit of a path. So let's take a 2 die block here. Push. We're just pushing this guy free. We're going to stay in place. Alright, that's freed up one of our dwarves. Ooh. How to upset a dark elf. Right, he can't get there, so he's going to go there. Runner man, take a 2 die block there, please. I'll take the push. We can chuck him in there, and we get a guy on the ball carrier again. I think we can get 2 die. Ooh, why can't we get 1 dice? Because of these folk. So, can you go for a little run? No, you can't get all the way around. So, is there anyone else we can bring up or maneuver? I don't want to necessarily take the extra dodges, but I do want to clear him out. So, Blitzer can come in there. That doesn't really help. So I think it has to be this guy. And we really want him to be there. Oh, that's a dodge. Oh, misclick. All day. Oh. Ah, misclick all day. All I needed him to do was go there. I mean, he rolled the 1, so it doesn't massively matter. He would have failed any kind of dodge. But that should give James the numeric advantage here to clear through. But with this guy and this guy, he's going to have to do a little bit extra work. He's going to have to take at least a blitz, and I think he's going to have to blitz this guy, probably with a Troll Slayer or something, to get that movement. Sad you can't hear me as I'm screaming, no, Steve, I know, I needed you, coach. I needed you, coach. We should get the cool hats from the XFL. Let's get you on the line, Steve. Well, at least he's going to force the reroll there with the double skull. One was hurt anyway. Exactly. That is, yes. That is how I'm making myself feel okay with this. The one would have just killed us regardless. I think I moved the right guy. I wanted him down here to get that block onto the ball carrier. We're going to see a blitz here. Double push. Double push. I'm a call away, brother. Dude, I might have to take you up on that. Right. How do we stop this then? We got 3 turns. Now he's got the movement. We can go there. And then he's only a turn away. I think what we're going to see is a turn 16 2-1 win here. But I need to find a way to farm out that time. So he moves there, the cage moves down and flowers out around him. That's 2 turns. We only need, therefore, to stop 1 turn. We just need to stall 1 more turn. Does anyone have a magic lamp? Mighty Blow is mighty soft. Yeah, luckily the Mighty Blow guy's not done too much work so far. It's always risky. In our tabletop league, James had Mighty Blow on most of his guys. Guard, he just went full dwarf, and it was really, really solid. Okay, so with 3 players, we are going to see a corner open, unless this guy can move down. Go for it to there to anchor the corner. Yeah, I think that's a better option than just tagging an elf. Block time, 2 dice. On the blitzer. Gets it again. So who's this guy? This is a blitzer. Can he get down there? He's not. We're going to have to see 2 go for it to anchor that cage successfully. I can't see another option for James to secure that flank without 2 go for it. He's used his reroll because, of course, he rolled the double skull. So there is an opportunity that it fails and we do get a 2-die block on the runner. All right. That'll do it. We still get the 1-die blitz. And that's a lineman. So where are our blitzers? That guy's no good. It's going to have to be... it's going to have to be a bit of maneuverability. We tag, we 1-die to open up the corner. Not ideal. We need our blitzers up here, and unfortunately they're all on the ground in pieces. So this blitzer is going to have to be key. We might actually just dodge, tag, and force. I like the idea of getting this guy clear. That might actually be the best route to take. Freeing, coming down here and getting that blitz in. Okay, it's our turn. Alright. Runner, you stand up. Lineman. We're going to leave that for a second. So what's hitting up next? Hey, we reached 100 messages today on Restream. That's wicked. Thanks guys in the chat for participating. That's really cool. That's the first time I've had that award. That's really cool. So how do we not suck up Blood Bowl now? That is, I think, a very solid strategy. Do we tag all corners of the cage? Do we take the 1-die blitz into there? Is there another way that we can do stuff? I think we're going to have to. I think we're going to have to go for some dodges, and even if it is just to tag players and force those blocks. How far can this guy go around? Not particularly far, so. It's not great. There we go. That's it. He's free for the touchdown. But I think James is probably going to force another turn. So we've got another agonising 3 minutes to wait before the turn 16 touchdown. Hey Zephyr, how are you today? How's things been? You're joining us just at the end of our Dark Elf versus Dwarf matchup. We're playing James from our local league, who is the Dwarf Lord. Double skull. That's going to burn the reroll. It gets the POW. That could have been the huge break we needed to equalise that. Is this mighty blow at work? Stunned. Stunned is fine. We've only got one more turn. So I can't imagine James doing anything else other than going for that touchdown. Or just popping him on the end zone there. He's going to get the turn 16. He's going to need to tuck this guy real careful. Yeah, that's that was a close call. I'm good, and you see, yeah, I know it's tough. It's tough. It's been quite a grind. I'm quite happy. It's the first time I've piloted Dark Elves in a little while. I made a couple of misplays. Notably, trying to pass with my runner. I wanted to get the SPP so we could start leveling him up to get that leader reroll for our league team. But, you know, we got a touchdown. That's quite good. This guy's about to die. That's quite bad. He's alright. James is safe as days now, so we're just going to see him farm some blocks and a blitz against our team. Yep, Longbeard takes the block, surely. Guy goes down. Armor's fine, so it's not too bad. I've just seen that. Elves belong on the ground in pieces. Elves are good fun. Dark Elves are good fun. Yeah, we're going to see James swing wide there. Is he going to go for the blitz or just a tag in place? I don't think we can get anywhere near anybody, so... wait, it's good form. There we go. Our last chance. Blitzer goes down. And he's fine. So, what are we going to see here? Just another tag, probably. This guy into there. This guy into there. And then a pass, I imagine. Alright. Has there been many deaths and injuries? No, actually, we've been very lucky. We've been trying really hard to stay away from the Dwarves, and we've had a single... we've had probably 2 knockouts. Nothing against Dwarves, obviously. This is our last turn. We've got literally no plays to make. That is a blitzer, so he's going to go there. I've misclicked again. He's going to dodge into that zone. And we got another blitzer somewhere. Runner, blitzer. Let's go down here. Take the 2-die blitz against the trolls there. Hopefully get a cheeky casualty there. We'll drop him there. And we'll stay. We'll stay. Goes down. We'll drop him up there. And then this guy will foul the trolls there, and that'll be the end of the game. He's fine. We'll pass. GG's, James. GG's. Ah, oh, so close. AV8 is the reason his injury box is over. Steve, you're exactly right. We've been real lucky with our injury rolls. There we go. James gets the touchdown, takes the turn 16 2-1. It was close. I'm actually really happy with how close that was. I'll be even happier if we get somebody to level up. I'll take the blitzer, get him dodge. I'll take the runner, get him leader. I don't think anybody else actually got any SPP. Which is okay. These things happen. We only got 20k. That's fine. We're still going to be saving up for a witch elf probably. So let's check out our rolls. Pretty fair, pretty even. We rolled a lot of dice. We rolled a lot of dice. That might be the key to our defeat. Lambo D. And off to Doon. So, yeah, full possession was massively in the Dwarves' favour. So let's go have a look at our team and see. Oh, we do get a level up. We do get a level up. Fun to watch. Have a great day. Thanks, Joshua. Nice to see you. Steve, GG's. It was good. Right, team roster. It's the runner. Okay, good. So let's see if it gives us a tough choice or whether it's going to be automatic. I'll take Ash 5 as well. 9. So we can give him block, or we can take that leader. I know it's a bit boring, but I think with the way I play, that extra reroll could be huge for the team in general, just to be more efficient and more consistent. That is going to wrap it up for tonight, guys. Thanks ever so much for joining me. Everyone in the chat, thanks for hanging out. It was great fun. And I'll see you on Sunday, if not before. Thanks for watching.